Hi Libra, thanks for joining me. Don't listen to me when I make announcements, okay? Whatever I announce changes the next week, I've noticed that. So there we go, we'll just crack on with the reading 3-card tarot for the sign of Libra. And the first card out in this one, Page of Cups. Really, Alice has got to do a bit of looking back here. Not so much looking back in retrospect, not so much actually looking into the past, but regarding and looking at the lessons of the past, actually taking them to heart. The lessons and the love are quite palpable. There is a lot of love in this image in so many ways. It's just rather confusing. The question is, which way to go? You know, or is there a direction to go in at all? Could this just be a question of wait and see? Worth thinking about. But here we go, Page of Cups. She is, in this sense, kind of the page of kind of longings and desires because of that Cups influence, and that is really powerful. But then longings and desires they're a powerful part of what makes us tick, what makes us who we are, and we just got to keep on chasing that dream, I suppose. I can't think of a better way of putting it really, but the dream is actually showing some signs of reality when we get into the Page of Cups like this. Brilliant stuff. Let's go into Ascended Masters. Classic old Doreen Virtue deck, half the cards of which always like to stay in the box if they can, but there we go. Right, I've got the whole deck, so here we go. Tell us more please about the Page of Cups in this spread for the sign of Libra, last one of the month of August 2019. Okay, and a new moon coming up this week as well, so the cycle's going to repeat itself as it has been doing for so long. Tell us more about the Page of Cups, please. And we've got Lady Nada, mother, wife, sister, daughter, or is it mother, daughter, sister, wife? Mother, wife, sister, daughter. I don't think they're actually meant to be in order. I think those are kind of, you could take your pick of being any of those, and this card is speaking to that part of you, Libra, and it's the old thing of finding balance, which you guys are rather good at. This is usually about work-life balance. It's always about kind of the balance between the spiritual side of things and the everyday considerations of life that we all laughingly try to live by when things aren't going the wrong way. So it's really looking for balance, okay, and that is essentially what's missing from this picture here. I don't feel Alice actually knows that that's what it's about at this point, but it most certainly is. Okay, so look for that balance, guys, and just look at all the kind of the relaxed feeling and the flowers and the beautiful kind of pastel-y colours in this card. It's not kind of rousing you to do anything really. It's saying kind of just, you know, think about where you are, think about the space you're in, think about the space you're always in, you know, do you feel stuck in it, do you feel happy in it? But finding that balance, crucially important, and it's going on all the time. Excuse me raking for cards here again. Okay, let's have a shuffle of Tarot in Wonderland and say let's have the middle card in this spread, please, for the sign of, what is it, Libra we're doing now, that's right. Okay, so what have we got for, oh, the cards are going everywhere. It's number 3, it's the Empress, it's major arcana energy, so it is actually very, very close to you, Libra, and we're looking at a different view of balance here. This is two individuals who lack balance in their own right, particularly, but are seeking balance by helping each other in one way or another. Now we see the Queen, well, the Empress here, really, and she is kind of always reminding us that there's a season for everything, you know, and actually that cycle is always going on. And when we get into a season where there isn't enough of something, or doesn't feel as if there's enough of something, you know, that time will come around. The clock is always ticking and it'll come round again. The clock, of course, is a very human invention and very little to do with anything spiritual, but it's an analogy, and they're pretty good at showing us analogies, are they not? The Empress couldn't really succeed without Alice to help her in this scenario, because she's not great at brushing her own hair. Reminds me of some daughters that I have in my life, actually. Or it reminds me of the way they were a few years ago anyway. They're quite good at brushing their hair now. So, you're probably being called upon to help somebody, and if you are, Libra, that person is being called upon to help you. Of course, this is fluid energy, different strokes for different folks, and it could mean a whole lot of different things based around that, but it's a very verdant scene. we've got the beginnings of a golden sky in the top of it, so things are beginning to look quite good. But it's still kind of dull, you know, and I still see some kind of misery on the way to the really the heart's desire of the cups, which is really what we're looking at in this reading, as it started with a page of cups. So telling us more, please, about number 3, the Empress. And it's Krishna, find the blessings in your current situation. Now then, the relevance of this, if I can just hold on to the card for a minute. What is it? I've forgotten now. Find the blessings in your current situation, Krishna. Right, so the Empress doesn't really kind of have the... she hasn't got the mental skills, as it were, to kind of think through what she's going to do and have everything ready. She's a bit kind of jumbled up. She's a bit like me in so many ways. And that is the only thing that's making her feel uncomfortable in her own skin at the present time. But Alice is there to help, you see. Alice is the blessing in her current situation. And she is the blessing in Alice's current situation. So there we are. Think about that one, okay? Because we're all drawn in this day and age to try and want to go further and do more, and there's a feeling that kind of you somehow let the side down or let your ancestors down or something if you don't like make a massive success of your life. Bear in mind, friends, the world is absolutely always changing, and even if we kind of look at the internet and look at all the advertising and decide that kind of, you know, we're not going to get sucked into that, the people around us do, the friends around us do. Nothing much we can do about it. As a friend of mine just spent a hell of a lot of money on something, and I don't think he realises yet. It's not going to be any good to him or anyone else, but what can you do? What can you do? You know, those influences are there. So I'm saying keep it real there. I don't know where that one came in, but yes I do. Finding the blessings in your current situation, because things will be good somehow, okay? I've just been moaning a lot of my spirit guides this morning because I've put years and years into YouTube, and I sort of realise I'm not going to be a big channel. I don't really, doesn't matter, as long as I reach people. But I just got a camera breaking up again, and it's so expensive, constantly getting more cameras. That's why I went over to just having the cards in shot, and I've come back to this because that camera just went all blurry, couldn't do a thing with it. Anyway, that's enough of my psychoses. Let's get on to the 4 of Wands, which is the 3rd card and the outcome card in this 3-card spread today for the sign of Libra. I say today, it's late August 2019, but the best time to watch these is right now. And this is a pretty good outcome card here, really. Alice is happy. There are definitely more things to come, and there is a definite maybe that she's isolated herself a little bit too much. Everything's looking good in that scene there, and she's got her cat friends. Well, she's got her cat and the 2 kittens with her there, but the house behind her that looks so rock solid from the top is actually a house of cards and could come falling down fairly easily. I'm not saying it's going to, not by any means, because this is a very, very positive card, Libra. But we're back into the thing of balance. It comes out very profoundly for Librans, actually, and it has been doing just about all this year. So do think about that one, okay? Have you cut yourself off a little bit too much from other people? Have things gone so well for you that you're not really looking at the other side of the coin as much as you used to? Well then, the card we have got, as I'm shuffling Ascended Masters again, Pallas Athena, detached from drama. Right, now then, so where's the drama in this? I'm not really seeing any. I'm not seeing any drama in that, but it's going on in Alice's mind there somewhere. See the look on her face? She's not quite sure she's got it all right there. Things are looking pretty good, but has she really got it right? Well, just about, but she just needs to detach from that drama. Again, to stop worrying about what's going on around her in her home life, because it is all looking pretty good. The drama I feel in this card is what actually Alice has been trying to escape from, and she's got herself all kind of posh and pretty and set up in her new setup, for want of a better word, but the drama is still raging on in her head, and you know what that means? I mean, if you ever sort of woken up feeling and you just don't know why. Well, it's one of those. Detach from that, because that is just part of life, guys. That is part of this whole internet, YouTube, nonsensical craziness. Well, I'm trying to keep these short, guys, just to have a vague chance of getting them uploaded this weekend sometime. So I'm going to say thanks for watching, Libra. Have a fabulous weekend. Have a fabulous late August 2019. Have a fabulous life. But I'll be back again soon. Thanks for joining me today. Peace.